Time to talk cattle marketing with Derrell Peel. And Derrell, there have been a lot of reports that come out over the past couple weeks. Let's talk about the cattle on feed report.
You know, the July cattle on feed report showed us once again that the feedlot situation is actually continuing to improve. You know, the numbers were that placements are up. They've been up for several months now, but they were not up as much as expected. So a little bit less. Placements came in at 103% of last year. The marketing's number was very strong. It was expected to be, and it came in right on expectations at 109% of last year. The on-feed total for July 1 was about 101% of last year. So even though we've been placing more cattle, we're not building those feedlot inventories too fast because we're continuing to market also at a very aggressive pace, and that means that the feedlot situation is in pretty good shape right now.
And another big report that came out was the cold storage report.
Cold storage for the month showed that in June, you know, beef in cold storage was actually up slightly from May, and that's a little bit counter-seasonal, but it's still below this time last year. And you know, we had a lot of concern about cold storage at the end of last year. We built up inventories a lot. And those have really come down, and I think that's the message here, is that there's not a major problem. Cold storage is a minor part of the total beef flow, but we watch that number as well to see if we're getting backlogged in any sense. Certainly that's not the case now.
What other numbers are we seeing in those reports?
Well, you know, one of the things we expect to get in the middle of the year is a mid-year cattle inventory report. We've been getting it for, you know, a long time. USDA decided not to issue that report this year, so we really don't get any update in the middle of the year on where we are with the cattle numbers, on herd expansion. It's kind of unfortunate because it's pretty critical right now with the change in prices we've seen in the last few months. Cattlemen are very concerned about where we are with herd rebuilding and what to expect going forward. So we really don't have that. Now we do have some indications perhaps. Heifer slaughter is definitely up this year and increasing as we go forward. That's probably a sign that we are slowing down the heifer retention. Beef cow slaughter is also up and also increasing as we go through the year. So both of those are pretty good indications that we're not saving as much or not rebuilding the herd as fast as we did last year. But for the year of 2016, I do expect to see a net herd expansion as we round out the year.
There's a lot of people out there cutting hay right now, storing up all that hay. How do projections look as we move on to 17?
You know, from a forage standpoint, we're in pretty good shape for 2016. We've had good hay production. In some cases, there have been some weather issues with the quality of hay, but by and large, both pasture and hay supplies are very good. You know, we've been watching the weather to see if La Nina is going to appear here late in the year. If it does, it'll be a 2017 issue. It's really not an issue for 2016.
Okay, thank you much. Derrell Peel, Livestock Marketing Specialist here at Oklahoma State University.